Well, look at you. Another conference honor by the CC2A, the Player of the Week. And what is it about you? Coach was saying, having a talk, Coach, and kind of you being more vocal. But for you, what has it been about your game this season, especially this last month?
I think just my preparation over summer, trying to improve my game because I did pretty well last year and I knew that I had to come back even better, especially for my senior year, and I'm just trying to make the most of it.
Did you kind of tell yourself, look, I need to be a leader on this team? You're a senior, this is your last year of collegiate ball, and it's like this is the time for you to step up.
Yeah, that's definitely what I tell myself every day, just that I want to push my teammates to be the best that they can be, and they do the same for me.
I'm sure when you do, there's been a lot of games lately that you've stepped up and helped this team, but when you get a win against Chico, the rival over there on their home court, has to feel really good.
Yeah, it's always a great feeling to play our best game against Chico, and we did what we needed to do to win, which is pretty exciting.
I know Coach said she's looking at the standings. This is the time to look at the standings now as you guys enter the last month of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Do the players do that as well?
I think we tend to try to see where we are at, because especially with who we're playing next, we're like, okay, well, we can't take anyone for granted no matter what, and we just want to make sure we maintain our status so we can get a home court advantage for the first game of playoffs.
What has it been about this Jacks team this season? You guys had an excellent season last year, and you guys are trying to follow that up this year. But just kind of talk about the makeup of this year's team.
There's a lot of new faces, but it's been basically the same principle of focusing on defense. Offense will come, and just playing as hard as we can, giving effort every game, and playing to the best of our abilities.
Overtime win. You guys have had some exciting finishes this year, but how does that help you guys even more? Because here from out, playing the competitive games that comes play on time, where you probably will have close games. How does that prepare you guys for what's ahead?
I think just throughout the season we've really grown in the last 5 minutes of the game, because our first few games where they've been close, we haven't finished them off, like San Marcos the first time, Concordia, Chico. So I think we've just really grown and improved and being more confident towards the end of the game, saying like, okay, this is our last 5 minutes, we just got to push as hard as we can.
Talk about, you guys had that one stretch where you guys had a couple losses, but how have you guys been able to kind of put everything behind you when you guys, maybe things didn't go right, and you kind of learned from it and kind of got back there and put some wins together?
Yeah, definitely. We just focus and practice. Just if it's defensive errors, then we focus and practice, like, okay, we got to make sure our defense is better each practice before the next game, and just push those last games aside and just focus on what's next.
And what's next for you guys? Stanislaus this week on Thursday. It's another week where you guys just have one game, so focused on one team. But what will it take to be successful this week at the Warriors' place?
Definitely not taking anyone for granted, because they play very well at home. They have pretty good team quickness. They press for most of the game, so we just got to really focus on taking care of the ball and playing our best defense.
What's the key when there is a team that will press a lot and just getting the ball down court? I know it sounds easier than that, but what is the importance? How do you guys be able to handle the press?
Definitely just staying composed and not forcing any passes, because that's just how you break presses, and hopefully we do that and they take it off in the first quarter. That's always the goal when a team presses you.
All right. Anything else you like that?
No, that's it.
All right. Thank you.